I'm so sorry, everybody, but I'm going to have to use the dreaded Q word again. Yes, there is an addition, shall we say, in the quick switch drama that has been happening over the past few weeks. If you aren't up to date with everything that's been happening regarding the quick switch glitch in the game, maybe check out a couple of my previous videos where I went over how Valve initially patched the quick switch glitch and then within 2 days reverted that patch in order to evaluate the future. Now, nobody really knows what that means, and it has been a bit back and forth with people agreeing with the initial patch and other people not wanting to. For those of you who want the short version, quick switching is a glitch in the game that allows you to equip a cosmetic in the game that is for the whole head region, however conflicts with other items, and using this quick switch technique you're able to wear a conflicting item that's not supposed to. Now there's 52 of these items in the game that equip the whole head region. 8 of them can be unusual. Well, that's not so true anymore. It's now 53 in the game and 9 of them can be unusual. Now, if you remember my video where went over the Scream Fortress update and I took a look at the recently added cosmetics and wall paints and whatnot, and I got to this one, cranial cowl for the soldier, and it looks pretty cool. Reminds me of the Brotherhood of Arms for Scout a little bit, but obviously a lot more going on there with the balaclava and everything. And I didn't think too much of it until somebody sent me the wiki, and if you go to the wiki, it's a good resource for TF2 stuff. You take a look at equip region over here and it says whole head. What does that mean? Well, it's now added into that list of items that can be quick switched. This is an item that under the current circumstances in the game can be quick switched in terms of being added into one with other hats that conflict using the quick switch glitch method. Now, the big thing about this is the fact that it's on Soldier, which is a very, very popular class. Not to mention it's an assassin grade hat, as you can see here, which is the second highest tier of, second highest grade of items that you can get. Anything higher is elite. And that's probably going to mean the prices for it are going to be quite high. I wondered if how many unusuals of them existed so far, and I did get sent a bunch of unboxes that people had said, look, this has been unboxed, this has been unboxed. And I took a look at the community market. Now, a lot of these are going to be appearing on the community market within the first week or so of the update, because people have to buy the keys from the store, and that automatically makes them untradeable for a week. But as you can see here, there's already 4 been unboxed at least that are being currently set for sale, with the lowest price being £430. Now these 3 here are all Moth Plague. Now Moth Plague is a very, very cute, unusual effect, but some people have been calling it Halloween flies, as in, you know, very, very subtle effects that you can't really see too much. When it comes to unusuals, the vast majority of people want to see a big effect that is very visible, meaning Moth Plague is probably on the lower end of the desire for people wanting unusuals. But the one down at the bottom here is currently on sale for £1,550 if you've got that kind of money, is Malevolent Monoculi, which is, again, the Halloween effects. The only hats you're going to see unboxed with an unusual effect are obviously going to be the new unusual effects, because it is the Halloween Scream Fortress event. So this is the only non-Moth Plague cranial cowl on sale on the Steam community market at the moment. You won't find any others anywhere else, and obviously you can't trade until they become tradable a week after the update dropped at a minimum. And it does look pretty cool. If we take a look here, there is a screenshot I've seen. It's a bit small, so get a little bit closer to your monitors, I guess. But that's what it looks like. But to just put it into perspective, it is a hat that is essentially a misc, what we call the old-fashioned miscs, like Bonk Boy and the Party Phantom and things like that, that can be worn with something that goes on the top of your head. And because it is quick switchable, that means the prices for these are probably going to be quite insane as it is for the soldier, and it's going to be pretty rare. Now this does of course lay on the idea of quick switch being a thing in the future, and I think a lot of people, a lot of traders have been saying to me, you know, it's a bit uneasy at the moment because nobody really knows how to value their items. You know, there were people who lost money from quick selling their quick switch items, and then the patch got reverted, and people are kind of like on unsteady ground. They don't know what is going to be happening in the future. And I just want to ask you guys, what do you think is going to happen? A lot of you have been very vocal about what you want to see, whether you want the quick switch to be, you know, removed from the game as it is a glitch. Others saying it's doing nobody any harm and that you want to keep it because you want specific loadouts to be kept. What do you guys think is going to happen? You know, because when there was the Crate Depression, there was a big announcement from Valve, and they said, hey, this is what we're going to be doing with all those unusuals that unbox. I don't think they're going to do an announcement this time around. I don't feel it's on as grand a scale. If they do patch it out of the game, I'm sure they'll announce it with an update. But if they don't, I wouldn't be surprised if they just try to ignore this and move on and hope people forget. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think Valve are actually going to do? Let me know in the comments. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little update and a little addition. Just something I've been getting a lot of people messaging me about, and I thought I'd do a little chat and talk to you guys about it. But as always, thank you so much for watching the video. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.